Welcome to KH Radio and our last programme this term. Coming up, we will be looking back an extraordinary year. We'll catch up with the Year 6s just before their last ever Hawford performance. And it's our last KH Radio quiz of the year. Can you guess where we are?
KH Radio!
Well, after weeks of learning lines, working out dance moves, making props, practicing songs, sorting out costumes and filming scenes, it was finally time for a real-life performance of Yehaw.
Congratulations to all the performers. It was a fantastic show. In the final stages of rehearsals, we caught up with some of the actors.
My role is Wilbur Hubbard, and he is a cook and a sheriff who's very cowardly and is scared of everything.
Come on, Wilbur. You're the sheriff now. This is your chance.
Me? I'm no sheriff. I couldn't even fight my way out of a paper bag.
I'm Ma Hubbard. I am Wilbur's mum.
Oh, my poor Horace. What a way to go. He ended up on the horns of a
Dilemma.
No, a 6-foot bull.
My favourite part is the part where it's kind of my song. I just like my song. I feel like it's good for me. My song is 9 to 5.
9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
The show is set in the Wild West. The town is being overrun by a gang of hoodlums who are secretly working for the mayor, and the mayor wants to own the whole of Splodge City because he believes that there's gold buried underneath.
My role is Mayor Tex Truman of Splodge City, and I'm the lead bad guy, and I lead a gang of outlaws because I want some gold. And my favourite part is my song because it's got some really funny actions. So I'm called Billy Joe Brisket, and I am the female hero. I come to Splodge City because I'm on my travels looking for adventure, and my favourite song is probably going to be my solo because it just describes my character all in one.
I'm not submitting to sewing and knitting. I want more.
So my song's called Be a Boy, and I like it because it sums my character up all in one, and yeah, it's really fun. There's lots of actions to do with it.
It's better to be a boy.
The rehearsals have been quite challenging, I suppose. We're not being able to mix year group bubbles at all. It's very disappointing that we can't have the other year groups performing in the show. And then things like the singing, where every single person has to stand a metre apart, face forward, all sing in the same direction. It limits the way you can stage it and rehearse.
I am Florence and my role is McNutt. I am the boss of the baddies, and my favourite part of being a baddie is singing the song with Daisy, who is Bronco, and I love doing all the actions.
We could have been anything that we wanted to be. We're gonna make your heart glad.
I am Daisy and I am Bronco. I'm also a bad guy, and my favourite part is where at the beginning we shoot Barney.
I think it's a good play because we can express our emotions in different ways, and some of us are good, some of us are bad.
It's so fun, like, just being with all the other Year 6s and having fun with them.
Yeah, it's very fun.
They love the songs. They do sing them when they're at their best. They sing them really, really well. It's a funny script. Some of the jokes took a bit of explaining for the children. The parents hopefully will get them. But the highlight has just been working with Year 6 because they're a great year group.
What
The live performance of Yehaw was on Friday, and the film, which includes the other years, will be on Zoom tomorrow night. Do join in from home with your parents. It's going to be fantastic. Hawford News and Events with KH Radio.
On Wednesday this week, we will be having our summer fete for everyone from reception to year 6. It will be a great chance for everyone to have lots of fun and win prizes such as sweets, toys and many more.
We will be in rotating zones with our year groups, such as the chance and sports zones. You won't need to bring money, but you've got to bring in a jam jar with treats inside, such as sweets or small toys, for our jam jar tombola. Thank you.
As you know, last week was Arts Week, and the subject was cowboys and Native Americans.
We hear from Mrs. Knight, who organised the whole week's activities.
And we get you to tell us what you thought of the week's events.
I really like Arts Week because we all come off timetable and we get to do all sorts of different things. And this year I have seen children dancing, I have seen children filming spaghetti westerns, I've seen Sheriff Rawnsley hunting for bandits.
Do you have an activity that you really liked in Arts Week?
Yes, it was going on the Casa Canoes and speaking about what life was like being the Native Americans riding on the canoes.
What was your favourite thing about Arts Week?
Doing art and fun with Mrs. Phillips. We were making bunting and I got to draw a pigeon and it's really fun.
KH Radio.
This year has been very different from the others, and of course lots of things have been planned and stopped. So I'm going to ask some people what they think has changed the most, what they've enjoyed the most, and what is the saddest and most memorable moments of the year. What I have felt that has been difficult this year is we haven't been able to interact with other people. I think Mr. B's death is really, really sad and really, really shocking because he was a really, really nice person, and it's really sad when you lose really, really good people.
What's been different this year has been the remote learning, and it's a bit different because we went out of remote learning and then back into school, and we did that quite a lot of times.
After this year, what's your most memorable thing?
Sports Day, because it was the time when it started to feel a bit more normal because all the parents could come and cheer us on in our races.
What have you enjoyed about this year?
Going swimming and jumping in. I've enjoyed swimming because we get wet.
From this year, I think the best thing has been when everybody has been able to come back into school. I think that's been so good, and just seeing all the happy faces of all the children. They're back with their friends and they're back with their teachers and doing all their lessons together. So that's been really, really nice to see.
My favourite memory of this year is going to Malvern Outdoors. Even though we didn't get to stay the night, it was still fun doing all the lovely activities we got to do.
Where am I?
Can you crack the clues in our KH Radio quiz? It's competition time!
This week it's Harry and Nico with a Wild Wild West related place.
Clue 1. It's so hot I'm dying of thirst.
Clue 2. It's in Arizona, America.
Clue 3. It's so deep I can't even see the bottom. It is one of the deepest gorges in the world.
Can you guess? Where are we? That's it from this KH Radio team.
Have a great summer and see you in September.
Goodbye from
Edwards, Ned, Will, Isa, Cam, Eden, Emily, Nico,
and Harry.